Join me as I tackle the complex UK skilled worker visa application process step by step and see if I can make it through without losing my mind. If you're watching this video, chances are you're one of the many individuals looking to work in the UK and start a new chapter in your life. The UK skilled worker visa is a popular choice for many, but navigating the application process can be overwhelming, to say the least. In this video, I'll be guiding you through every step of the way, breaking down the process into manageable chunks, and offering helpful tips and resources to increase your chances of success. The UK skilled worker visa is designed for individuals with specialized skills and expertise who want to work in the UK. It's a points-based system, meaning you'll need to meet specific criteria to qualify. Whether you're a recent graduate, a seasoned professional, or simply looking for a fresh start, this video is perfect for anyone looking to demystify the application process and achieve their UK work goals. Before we dive in, I want to assure you that this video will cover everything you need to know to successfully apply for a UK skilled worker visa. From eligibility criteria to the application process, and all the way to preparing for your biometric appointment, we'll be covering it all. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's get started. To be eligible for a UK skilled worker visa, you'll need to meet specific criteria. The most important thing to keep in mind is that you'll need a job offer from a UK employer that's willing to sponsor your visa. This employer must hold a valid sponsor license, and the job must meet specific salary and skills requirements. You'll also need to demonstrate your language proficiency in English, meet specific education and qualification requirements, and have sufficient maintenance funds to support yourself in the UK. In addition to these requirements, you'll also need to score at least 70 points in the points-based system. These points are awarded for your job offer, skills, qualifications, language proficiency, and maintenance funds. Don't worry if this sounds confusing, we'll be breaking down each of these requirements in more detail as we go along. The eligibility criteria may seem daunting, but don't worry, it's more achievable than you think. With careful planning and preparation, you can meet the requirements and significantly improve your chances of success. The next step in the process is finding a job offer from a UK employer. This can be one of the most challenging parts of the application process, but with the right resources and strategies, you can increase your chances of success. One of the best places to start your job search is on job websites specifically catering to UK job listings. You can also leverage your professional network, attend job fairs, and reach out to recruitment agencies specializing in your field. Remember to tailor your CV and cover letter to the UK job market, and be prepared to demonstrate your skills and experience to potential employers. It's also essential to research the UK employer and ensure they hold a valid sponsor license. This will save you time and energy in the long run, and prevent you from applying for jobs that aren't eligible for sponsorship. Once you've received a job offer, your employer will need to issue a certificate of sponsorship, or CAS. This is an electronic record that contains details about the job and your employer, and it's essential for your visa application. Your employer will need to apply for the cost through the UK Visas and Immigration online system. They'll need to provide detailed information about the job, including the salary, job description, and your qualifications. Once the cost is assigned, your employer will provide you with the certificate number, which you'll need to include in your visa application. The certificate of sponsorship is a critical component of your visa application, so make sure your employer understands the process and can provide you with the necessary documentation. Now that we've covered the costs, it's time to move on to the visa application process itself. This is where things can get a bit more complicated, but don't worry, we'll take it one step at a time. To apply for a UK skilled worker visa, you'll need to create an account on the UK Visas and Immigration online system. From there, you'll need to fill out the application form, providing detailed information about yourself, your job offer, and your qualifications. You'll also need to upload supporting documents, including your passport, birth certificate, qualifications, and proof of language proficiency. Make sure you have all the necessary documents before you start the application, as this will save you time and energy in the long run. One of the most critical parts of the application process is ensuring you have all the necessary documents and meeting the specific requirements. This is where many applicants go wrong, so take your time and double-check everything before submitting your application. In addition to the visa application fee, you'll also need to pay the immigration healthcare surcharge. This is a mandatory payment that allows you to access the UK's National Health Service during your stay. The surcharge is usually paid as part of the visa application process. There may be additional costs associated with your application, including translation fees for your documents, and travel costs for your biometric appointment. Make sure you factor these costs into your budget to avoid any financial stress. The biometric appointment is a critical component of the application process, and it's essential to prepare ahead of time. During the appointment, your biometric data, including your fingerprints, will be collected. Make sure you arrive at the appointment with all the necessary documents, including your passport and appointment letter. Take a few deep breaths, and try to relax. The appointment is usually quick and painless. Once you've submitted your application, it's a waiting game. The processing time can vary depending on your individual circumstances, but you can usually expect a decision within a few weeks. If your application is approved, congratulations, you'll be issued a visa and can start making plans to move to the UK. If your application is rejected, don't panic, you can appeal the decision or reapply with additional documentation. That's it, you've made it to the end of the UK skilled worker visa application process. I hope this video has provided you with a comprehensive guide to navigating the process and has given you the confidence to take the next step. Before we wrap up, let me summarize the key points we've covered in this video. From understanding the eligibility criteria to finding a job offer, obtaining a certificate of sponsorship, and navigating the application process, we've covered it all. If you found this video helpful, be sure to check out our next vlog, where we'll be covering more about settling in the UK. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, so you can stay up to date with our latest content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any thoughts or questions about the UK skilled worker visa application process, be sure to leave them in the comments section below. And if you're interested in learning more about UK immigration, check out our video on the UK Tier 2 visa.